Hey guys, welcome back. It is May 2021. Time for another section hike. I am currently in New York, Fondstock State Park, if I'm saying that correctly. So I'm getting ready to circle the lake out in front of you there. And then over around on the flip side of this lake is the Appalachian Trail. The goal for this hike is to finish New York, hike across Connecticut, and hopefully we should make it to Dalton, Massachusetts for 147 miles. And it couldn't ask for better weather right now. It is about 65 degrees, sunny, beautiful skies, awesome weather. Looking for a great hike, and should be fun. Hey everybody, okay, we are currently on top of Shenandoah Mountain. It is absolutely gorgeous. 65 degrees up here on top of the mountain, a little wind, so if at any point in time the wind makes it hard to hear me, I apologize. But what I wanted to point out, so Shenandoah Mountain in New York, great views all around, but you get up to the top of Shenandoah Mountain and you've got a great USA flag in memory of September 11th. Awesome flag. Just a quick 5-second video. Just wanted to point out that after the rocks of Pennsylvania and the first portion of New Jersey, this has been a blessing. Very little rocks and roots in the latter half of New York. About 40 miles left to go in New York, or less, but this has been amazing. Make great time and pleasant on the feet. All right, so real quickly, somebody coming. Every now and then you get to run across some great things on the trail, and this train stop right here will take you all the way into New York City. Right on the Appalachian Trail, and you can see sign over there for the Appalachian Trail. And it will take you from here all the way into New York City. Just don't sit there when the train's coming by and take a break, because they don't like it if you're not planning on getting on. So I'm gonna go ahead and film this from right here. I'll take pictures hopefully, but just first time I ever ran across something of this nature. This is the Leapfrog Cafe. So this gentleman, people up and down the trail, and they'll provide trail magic. And so we're gonna go over there and see what they've got to eat. Okay, we're gonna try something a little different this time. Something I have not done, give you a view of my studio apartment. So this is my tent. So down at the bottom, there's my closet. You see my hiking shoes there to the left, my camp shoes, extra clothes. Those are thermal clothes for if it gets cold tonight. Last night I had them on, it got down to about 40. Rain jacket. And if we pan over here, out there, we've got a privy. So all my bathroom needs are not too far away. And normally there's not always a privy out there, so I could point out there anywhere in those woods, and that would be where I go to the bathroom. That would be the bathroom. I'm going to try to spin around. Down on this area, here's the bedroom. My sleeping bag, pillow, jacket if it gets cold. Usually I put that on in the morning after I get out of bed. It's usually cool, and I'll need something to keep me warm until I at least get moving. Currently, here's my refrigerator. I've got a bottle of Gatorade and a bottle of water. Try to rehydrate during the night to make up for all the water or all the sweat that left my body during the day. And then the best part, here's my view. Not a great view tonight. Sometimes I've had some awesome views. There's a drop off there. But nice view, no other tents. Got my own personal fireplace, but I never build a fire. But that's my studio apartment / tent. Okay, as always, ice cream rules when it comes to my hiking. So taking it's about a 4/10 hike off trail to get some ice cream and an early lunch and maybe a Gatorade, but One thing I wanted to point out as I was walking is this right here, Bull's Bridge, covered bridge. Looks pretty awesome. Got the 10 Mile River running underneath. And there you go. All right, we're at the shelter tonight, and it should be a full house. You got a couple back there tenting. You got a hammock there, a couple more over there tenting. There'll be some in the shelter. You got pinball there, and mine's behind me. But the one thing I wanted to point out, and I'll try to get a quick clip of it tonight, but Fresh Ground, the guy that I showed you that runs the Leapfrog Cafe, which that's his hammock, he's actually here again. Never met him in all the years I've been doing this. Met him twice now. He's going to show a movie tonight, and then provide breakfast in the morning. So should make for a great evening and morning to get start off for the day. Okay, so we just passed St. John's Ledges, and I'm going to try to make an attempt to film this downhill coming up. As you can see, Pinball is hopefully, like I said, I can't tell where I've got my GoPro facing, but Pinball is already down the side of this ledge, but it's a straight down ledge. So some of our first excitement in Connecticut. And I apologize in advance if you're going to see possibly my head jerking back and forth, because I'm going to be looking for every available option on where to put my feet. And just kind of looking out, you still see Pinball way down there, making his way down. And you hear sighs of relief like that one. I don't even know if this camera does this any justice. There's looking up. Doesn't look as bad looking up. We are not done yet. There's the arrow, if you can see it in the camera. Ooh, took the escalator there for a second. This is when you hope for good grip on your shoes. And no, we're not done yet.
Whoa.
Oh, Mr. Longlegs there.
Be careful, I gotta keep going straight down.
You're fine. I'm staying back. Wow.
When I give up my pose, you know it's bad.
All right. Hang on, I can't. Okay, there was not much trail behind you. All right. That's it, guys. Let me go back one more time. There it is. You see blazes here and there. All the way up the way. All right, I haven't given an update in a little while. This is day 5, Monday. And I want to point out that once again, walking along the Housatonic River, different area, different section, a lot further down the way from last time I filmed it, but nice flat spot here. Loving it. They even have this, it's a handicap accessible path for the most portion of it. Pretty awesome. But things are going good. Goal is to get in 18.8 today, plus we've got another mile and a half, 0.75 off the trail to resupply for a couple days, 0.75 back, so 18.8 plus the mile and a half. Should make for a big day, but we'll get some food while we're off, so that'll help. It usually drives us a little harder. Made it on top of the falls, as you can see. Pretty awesome. Okay, so we just just arrived at an interesting feature on the Appalachian Trail. This is called the Giant Thumb. Not sure where they get that from, but they gave this stone rock called Giant Thumb as a name. Okay, we are currently road walking again. We are in Salisbury, Connecticut, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the storm off there in the distance. It's getting ready to chase us. So the goal is to currently get up a hillside. 1,000 foot straight up is the hardest part. But the reason we were on the street was we went into the town of Salisbury, about 7/10 of a mile off trail, got some dinner and some resupply, had a big sandwich and some watermelon, a bunch of Powerade. So toting a full pack with resupply, and that's the worst part, is we're gonna tote that full pack up the hillside. So great stop off, and now we just got to hopefully beat the storm to the shelter. Even though, like I said before, we don't stay in the shelter, but at least we'll have our tent platforms and our water that we'll need. Okay, it is Tuesday morning, just before 8 o'clock, day 6. Up on top of a mountain peak, just giving you a gorgeous view of Connecticut. Connecticut has been absolutely gorgeous. The people have been tremendous. Everybody we ran into asked if we needed water, needed a ride. They've all been super nice. Willing to talk to us, sitting outside a store, smelly and stinky and everything. All right, that's the direction I came from. And hopefully in about another mile and a half, Connecticut will be conquered on day 6. So went through New York in this hike and got to Connecticut, and now on day 6, hoping to conquer Connecticut and move on into Massachusetts. Okay, how about that for a stack of rocks? This is at the top of Bear Mountain in Connecticut. Now to go see if I can climb it. Okay, I just climbed, I'm on top of the rocks now, on top of Bear Mountain. And so the video I just showed you was the other side of the mountain of Connecticut. And now the other gorgeous side of Connecticut. Lake's off in the distance. What a gorgeous place. Absolutely gorgeous. There are 4 states left to go: Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. But so far, this hike, finished New York and conquered Connecticut. Let's move on, see how far we can get into Massachusetts. Right. I have not made it to the top of Race Mountain yet, but we're within about 250 feet. I don't know what the view will be like up there, but just wanted to give this real quick view. This is awesome. Look at all the open land. Just amazing. Sorry for the heavy breathing, but I can't even begin to explain what I'm currently in the middle of. So I've talked 1,200 feet and all that, and I've talked it straight up. This one's only 700 feet. I'm trying to look behind me, but I can't see anything that I can show you. But these stairs, these wood stairs right here, coming up, it's been that steep. And not that there's been stairs, trust me, there's been very few and far between, but it's just a large slab of rock that if it's raining, it would be hard to keep your footing on. So 700 feet and about 7/10 of a mile. It's killing me. All right. Early morning still in Massachusetts. Our first great view. Looking for a lighter weight day compared to the last couple days, but that right there makes it all worth it. And just by looking at the trees, you can tell that they're, I'm from Kentucky. All the leaves are already out. These are still young and early, so it's not completely spring yet here, or finished spring. Gorgeous view though. And then just give you a little quick, almost straight down. All right, it's Thursday morning, day 8. This hike's not done yet, but it is getting closer to a close. Beautiful early morning, just after 9. I've been hiking for a couple of hours. Gorgeous part of Massachusetts right here. Just wanted to show you. All right. It is about 9:30 in the morning. Making good time. Been hiking for a couple of hours. And there's a park bench actually up here on top of the hillside / mountainside. We're gonna sit, enjoy the view, cool breeze. Sun's a little warm, but it's early enough. We can put up with it. But okay, still Thursday morning, day 8. Next up, we've been on the flatlands for just a short while, walking through a couple of cow fields. But next up on the agenda is that hillside in front of us. I don't have the height or the altitude in front of me at the moment. Just happened to come out of the cow field and we're off to a corner and saw that we're heading up. A couple of Appalachian Trail blazes up in front there. But, we're going up there. Hopefully there'll be a place I can give you a good view from up top. It's always nice when the, let him pass. The Appalachian Trail has its own little crossover. So this is, I'm sure it's used for more than just the Appalachian Trail, but this is exactly where the trail came down at the moment. So crossing over the Massachusetts Turnpike. That's only one direction, it appears. All right, all. It is 3:30ish on Friday afternoon, midday, and it's all but over. About another mile and a half, and I'll be in Dalton, Massachusetts. Another 147, yeah, miles in the books. So getting closer to Mount Katahdin in Maine. But been a great hike. Amazing how early myself and Pinball finished. We were anticipating finishing Sunday morning, and we are going to finish at about 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. We pumped out some miles. No rain, great weather the whole time. We pumped out a lot of miles and had a great hike. I didn't film pretty much anything today. I don't think there'll be anything in the video for today. It was all bogs and swamps and no views. Met with a couple of great people, but just nothing to video. So that'll help keep my videos shorter this time. But looking forward to meeting Pilgrim and his wife at a juice place in Massachusetts, and we'll go to a hotel tonight and then get up early in the morning. They'll shuttle us to our car in New York. They'll continue on to their home in Pennsylvania, and we will continue on to our home in Kentucky. As always, thank you to both of them for everything, and it's been a great 147 miles. Looking forward to finishing this one up and getting home. Seeing my wife. Miss you, Gina. Wish you were out here with me as always. All right. That's a wrap.